What's up guys, welcome back to our channel. Unless you're new here, I'm Kat.
And I'm Lu.
And we are Lay Girls. Now, new change name.
Yeah, we did change our name.
That's what happens when you watch the L Word, you change names to Lay Girls.
I had never watched the L Word before, and Kat was very judgmental towards that because she said, how on earth have I not watched the L Word?
How can you be a lesbian and not watch the L Word?
But guess what? I watched it and we literally finished it within less than like a week or two because I was
Because
hooked.
it was going off of Netflix.
I was hooked.
So we had to watch like 6 episodes a day.
It was insane. It was awesome though. So if you haven't watched the L Word, find a way to watch it because I don't even know if it's on Netflix
It's not anymore. So, bad luck.
Figure it out.
Anyway, we know that we're in tough times right now because of COVID-19, otherwise known as the coronavirus. So we kind of wanted to give you a little, heads up into how our lives have changed personally and from what we've seen in the outside world, so to speak. So stay tuned and we'll give you a little update on that.
So for me, thank God I still have my job. I know a lot of people have been going through unemployment and it's really hard. So luckily I was able to bring my work with me and I'm able to work from home, which helps because I'm not unemployed and I'm able to still get my pay, and that helps a lot because I know nowadays a lot of people can't get that. So I'm blessed in that sense.
But as for me, as many of you may or may not know, I'm a tennis professional, so my career is solely affected by how I do on the professional tour. But unfortunately, because of this virus, it has been postponed until July 13th as of the other day. As of yesterday, it was actually updated that it has been postponed until July 13th. So because of that, I have no finances coming through. I cannot compete. And lucky for me, the tour has frozen all the ranking points. So luckily no one's ranking will be moving up or down at any time soon. But like I said, I actually had to file for unemployment because I have nothing coming in. And when it comes to training, as of yesterday I had been training every day because I'm lucky enough to have a tennis court right here outside my house. But now that the lockdown here in Florida is becoming more serious, they have closed down all the tennis clubs and all the tennis courts. So in terms of fitness that I'm able to do, I've been doing it here at home in front of the TV, making my own fitness routines, looking up on YouTube. My fitness trainer gives me some programs to do. But in terms of physical tennis, training, I'm not able to do that as of yesterday. So it's been tougher for me than it has for her. Luckily, one of us is stable right now, but that's how our lives have been work-wise. Moving on to life outside of work, we can only leave the house for essentials such as grocery shopping, gas, going to get your medicine, medical supplies, and for people that still are able to work, they can still work.
So the first week that this started, when everybody got sent home after the mayor of Miami-Dade spoke, we saw that there was no cars on the road, which is great because that means everybody was staying home, everybody was being in quarantine and everything. And then the second week, I feel like everybody thought it was a joke, and then we started seeing cars everywhere.
Yeah, it looked back to normal, honestly.
This was when Kat was still training, and then we saw it back to normal. There was traffic and whatever. Now the third week, oh yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks, yeah.
And the third week, now there's no cars on the road. There's no traffic. There's nobody getting in the way. I think people are actually listening, and that's really good. Yeah,
it's like a complete ghost town now, and since the mayor, like she said, is really putting a lockdown on this, and the president seems to be taking more, interest and seriousness into this virus, it's been a huge difference, especially in the gas prices. I mean, gas hasn't been this low, I think, since 2004 or something like that.
Except for those people who still want to put gas at almost $2.39.
Which is what it was before the virus had started. Now it's around $1.99, and actually I use an app called Gas Upside, and it finds gas stations where you can get even a lower discount than what is provided, and I'll put it up here. So I was actually able to get gas today for $1.78. Which is, I don't even know the last time it was like that. But if you don't have that app, get it. Not sponsored, wish it was. But yeah, and other than that, when we go, grocery shopping, the first thing you notice, I'll show a video up here, is that there are lines outside of the grocery stores because there's a limited amount of people allowed in at the same time because they don't want such big groups there.
Which is actually really cool.
which is smart.
But for
which
those
they have
people who
to.
work at grocery stores or anything, like thank you for being there for us, because we need you.
Yeah, we do need them. If not, I mean, even though there's such a huge like lack of food and lack of supplies and any of that, honestly, like it's really hard to find things nowadays. But yeah, they have the wiped cards, and then
It's really cute because one section is like unwiped cards, the other section is wiped cards, and then you see somebody always on top of it. Like, that's great, you know, everybody's taking it seriously, and that's what's really important. Like, have awareness. Like,
yeah, they're doing really well in keeping it, you know, safe. They have the spacing on the floor of 6 feet spacing, just so you know where to stand.
which I find crazy, because imagine, like, they made that so fast. I think there's literally stickers on the floor that say keep distance 6 feet away, like that, and I just find that great. You know, my ratchet self would just write it on paper and just glue it on the floor, but you know, they actually made.
But Target and Publix are not ratchet.
Yeah, they're not ratchet.
So lastly, living at home, what's different now? I guess we have more time together. That's obviously a major plus, and it's a major difference now since we don't really go anywhere.
And what's great, guys, is that I'm like a workaholic, and not for anything, but I love to be at work. And sometimes I get drowned in work, you know. I don't really get to just hang out and watch TV on the couch and stuff like that, which I've never, like, every time I'm sitting on the couch, I'm like, okay, but what is there else to do, you know? And now, like, I'm kind of getting like the feeling to enjoy just hanging out, cuddling, watching a movie. Like,
yeah, we play a bunch of video games now. We dusted off our old PS3 and now we're playing video games.
We completely forgot we even had a PS3.
Yeah. We play card games, you know, things that we can do safely in our home, or like we are right now, we're filming outside on our balcony just to get some fresh air. We hang out a lot out here, we eat food out here.
We've been rollerblading, which haven't been rollerblading in forever. Like,
I had to go buy a pair of rollerblades.
She did have
but
to.
It's worth it. Just to do any form of exercise, honestly, at this point, because I'm one that I get angsty when I don't do exercise. So
exactly. So I don't know. Like, there is a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons. Like, it sucks. Like, we can't see our families, you know, just because we're trying to stay away. Not because we're going out or anything, but the whole point of quarantine is
to stay put.
Quarantine.
Yeah.
You know, not to quarantine and then go hang out here, go hang out there.
Right.
Like,
it's not from going house to house, because you don't know, you know, what you have.
You
and
don't.
If you see older family members, then, you know, you don't know what you have, and then they might get it. They have a weaker immune system just from age.
No.
So honestly, you know, like, things could be worse and things could be better, but it is what it is, and we're doing the best of what we can with it. And honestly, we're gonna get through it, all of us. I mean,
of us.
It's something that everyone in the world is dealing with, and some parts in Eastern Europe area are much worse than what we are right now. But yeah, just stay safe, everyone, and you know, we'll keep you updated here on YouTube and our channel.
And enjoy the time with your families, because we're like such a working environment. Like, all of us are always so stressed out about, we get stressed out of work, then we get stressed out of traffic, and then we get stressed out about this and that and this. Chill. This is the time to get to know everyone in your house, talk to them about their problems, get awareness, like, you know.
And to learn how to cook.
Learn how to cook, yes, because all I do is cook. It makes me so happy. I literally wake up every day like, so
everyone's gonna come out of this quarantine as a chef now. That's it, you're gonna get hired as a chef.
I love it. No, I love it. I love it. So stay safe, guys. Please listen. Stay home. Wash your hands. Fucking sanitize everything.
Yeah, and if you go out, I just posted an Instagram video. I'll link to my Instagram right here. About if you don't have accessibility to any face masks, like the medical ones, the real ones, I guess you would say, because they are the real ones. I saw on TikTok actually how to create one with a bandana, and I'll put my Instagram right here so that you can see that, just in case you want to go out. You know, it's safer to put a mask on since it's transmitted mostly through droplets of, you know, if people coughing or touching, and then you touching your face. So,
and at least it reminds you to not touch your face. Like, if you have something on your face, it reminds you not to touch your face. Don't touch your face. Wash your hands.
Yes, wash your hands. Yes.
Please wash your hands. I think that's all, guys. And also, we are going crazy on TikTok now because there's nothing better to do. So
yeah, I'll put our usernames here
us out
for our
on
TikTok because we're actually pretty cool. So thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video.